everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Miss Unfortunate and I do Sims 4 stuff on this here channel, and today we have a speed build. I'm doing a modern 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, Asian-inspired modern house. The Sims that live here that kind of inspired me would be a single mother and her twin daughters. You could do a single father as well. There's just some makeup and some womanly things in the master bedroom, and that could just be his daughters taking over the house, whichever way you want to do it. I struggled so much with this build, you guys. Oh my gosh, I can't do modern builds. And yes, I would say I probably pulled this one off for sure. I probably pull most of my modern builds off, but the fact is that I sat there for hours. Oh man, this build probably took me the same amount of time as it would take me to do a very much so larger scale build. A lot of it is just the decision making. It took so long and it ended up being like an 8-minute video. I did not record the interior. I probably should have, just because we go through the exterior so fast, and the interior is really where a lot of the creativity and inspiration kind of manifested. So I thought what we'll probably do, and I might do this for all future builds, is we'll go through a speed build, and then after that we'll probably take a look at some stuff that I built that maybe I can show you guys how to do it too, and then of course the traditional tour that we always do. So I'm thinking I'm gonna try and do speed builds that way. I saw Lil Simsy do a speed build and she doesn't do a tour at all, but at the end of her videos she does go through and do like an actual like in-depth tour and shows you stuff that she's done and how she did it. And I'm not gonna be all crazy long about it or anything, but I thought it might be helpful because I know there's some comments out there where people are saying, you know, it's a great build, it's awesome, but how did you do it? And I want to be able to show that kind of stuff off and help you guys grow to become better builders. If there's anything you can learn from me, then I would be more than happy to teach you. So back to the build, because we don't have a lot of time to talk about it. This is a very short video. I wanted to give it the look that the garage was coming out from the actual house, though they're not actually attached. I wanted to make it look like you could walk through the garage to get inside the house. You can't do that. There are two separate pieces. However, the garage can be used for like a skill building room, or I used it for like storage for like their snowboards and all that kind of stuff. Also, something else I should probably mention is that this is another limited pack build. Most of my builds that I'll be coming out with will probably be limited pack build because I'm starting to really enjoy that, and the items marry to each other very well and whatnot. So I think this one is mostly just going to be Snowy Escape, Eco Lifestyle, and Cats and Dogs, because I love the rocks. You guys know I'm obsessed with those rocks from Cats and Dogs. And Cats and Dogs is just one of the best packs there are, let's be honest. Hopefully most of you own that pack. If not, I definitely recommend that be the pack that you guys want to try and get next. It is a very good pack with amazing build items. I actually popped it open the other day just to really look at it in depth, and oh my goodness, I did not realize how much stuff we got with Cats and Dogs. That was insane. Very solid pack. So you'll probably see me use Cats and Dogs in a lot of my builds, especially when I go a bit extra with the landscaping, just because I love the way the rocks are and the way they shimmer and whatnot. The landscaping got me on this house. I know I didn't want to do a big modern house. I wanted to do something small, simple, clean, because a lot of my builds are huge and some people have shown interest in me doing smaller builds so they could actually play with them in their game. So here's one of them. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'm sure there's a ton of other stuff that I probably should have talked about, but I'm gonna go ahead and hop over and show you guys a few things that I really want to point out in this build that might be useful to you, and then we'll go through the tour. Alright guys, here we are on the lot that you just saw being built. And I just wanted to point out a few things. First off, the garage down here is not actually attached to the build itself, but I was able to give it the illusion that it was, I think, by creating this kind of rockage over it and whatnot. Also, I kind of have a more natural looking staircase right here with having these kind of go into the rocks as well. So that was nice. Back here, we designed this with just simple wood planks, and you can actually search the debug menu just by typing in wood plank. The other thing that I really wanted to show you guys was the kitchen. I created this backsplash right here. I carried it throughout the house actually. And the way that I did it is I used the Snowy Escape wall decor item and then these base game mirrors, and I stacked them all together. Then I put these on top of it to kind of give it that interesting look. And then of course these are just the regular shelves that you can find in a Snowyscape, but they're just blown up by one. And you can do that by holding down Control bracket, right bracket, left bracket to go up or down in size. Now I know it can be different for other people in other countries, so it just depends on what that translates to. And you can see here we have a ton of stuff. I really love this kitchen. It looks really different opposed to a lot of the other kitchens that I've made before. These right here are from Eco Lifestyle. Like I said, that's another big pack that's in here. And all I did is, as you can see, they're not actually doors. I used the tool mod, and this is just a wall decoration item you can get. And I just kind of, you could hold down Alt key and try to shove them in there, but it's going to disappear every time you get close. So I had to use the tool key to kind of put them down and then drag them back into the actual counter there. So that's how we created the kitchen. And then upstairs, it's the same story. In the master bedroom, you'll notice that we have the same kind of artwork here. Unfortunately, the mirrors aren't fixed yet, so it looks kind of bad during the tour because you can see like the outside trees and stuff while you're doing the tour, which is not ideal. Hopefully they'll fix that soon. And then of course the bed is actually just the Snowyscape bed. And then we used more of these Eco Lifestyle panels and we just kind of stacked them up. You don't need any cheats or anything for that. You just need to have the BB.Moveobjects on and then just stack them all the way up. And then these are from Eco Lifestyle as well. Just thought it would be a cute little extra decoration right there. And then of course the twins bedroom has the same exact design. This is actually from Strangerville. It's one of the items that will show up in the pack information. But if you download the build, you're not gonna miss this. If you don't have Strangerville, you can just put a different laptop here. What I did here, and I can't really show you because it's a bit strange, what you do in order to make this work, because this should be usable by the sim. You take one of these, an actual like bar table, and then you put the computer on top of it, and then you just size it all the way down, and then you scoot it right there. And then this should snap to that table easily, thus meaning it can be used by a sim. Now, what I did with mine, because you'll see here that there's no table down here, there actually is, but I used the tool mod and I put the scale at 0.001. That makes the items disappear but still like do their function. That is how I hid mine. You can easily hide yours just with like a simple trash can or a decoration item. And then the last thing was that I did the same thing in the living room. I thought that was just kind of interesting and I thought maybe I should share that with you. If you guys liked this segment of the speed build and you like me explaining kind of the weird things that I did, let me know in the comments down below. I'd be more than happy to start doing this as part of the speed build. And other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and head out so you guys can watch the tour, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoyed yourself. Bye!
So desperate on my knees to break. And I hear the voice of an angel telling me not to lay it down. And I feel the spirit guiding, telling me not to give up. I want to every promise I've been praying for. Shut